All right, what's going on, Cardinal fans and NFL fans in general? It's TRL, and obviously it's the offseason right now, so I just want to quickly talk about the NFL draft because we're less than 2 months away from it now. And one of the big questions when it comes to the Arizona Cardinals is who are we going to draft third overall? So real quick, and this isn't the only video I'm going to make about the draft. I actually have two videos, including this one that I plan to shortly release, about the two main prospects that the Cardinals are probably going to draft. So I'm going to, normally what I normally do, share my screen real quick. So, real quick, I'm just going to pop up the draft order. I know you guys probably already know it, but I'm just going to pop it up real quick. So, you guys obviously see the title. I'm going to be talking about how Will Anderson could probably be a good impact for our team. Now, he's the first prospect, mostly because a lot of people think that we're going to get him. Now, real quick, let me just tell you guys something so if you guys know me, you guys know I do not really watch college football. The only time I watch it is during the playoffs, and I don't really believe in mock drafts either, like the Mel Kiper mock drafts or anything like that. I don't really believe in that because majority of the time it never comes true. But what I do look at is who is the top candidate that my team is going to take. That's what I look at. And I obviously look at the biggest needs that the Cardinals need when it comes to the draft. So the two players that are known to be rumored to be drafted by the Cardinals is Will Anderson, who I'm talking about in this video, and Jalen Carter. Now, to be honest, it all depends on who the Bears take first overall because they got the first overall pick. They obviously don't need a quarterback. They're sticking with Justin Fields. So it all depends on who they take between Jalen Carter and Will Anderson. Or, to be honest, if the rumors are true and they actually trade down, we'll see what happens there. The Texans, they need a quarterback. They just need one. They're probably going to take Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, whatever direction they decide to go to. So as far as these two teams are, the Texans, I'm not really worried about them taking a player that I want. I mean, they're a rebuilding team and they need to start off with a quarterback. So, but we'll see what happens with them. But the Bears, they also need an edge. They also need another linebacker because Roquan Smith is gone. So, and Robert Quinn. So we'll see who they take. But I honestly think that whoever we take is going to depend on who the Bears take first overall because they're rumored to get Jalen Carter and Will Anderson just like we are. So Will Anderson, now he's an outside linebacker. I know when it comes to the Cardinals drafting, so many linebackers always come to our team, but Isaiah Simmons and Stephen Collins, that duo worked out somewhat good last season. And Will Anderson had 10 sacks last year for Alabama, one interception, and he has a total of 34 and a half sacks in his 3 years at Alabama. So he declared for the draft. He's skipping his senior year. So, I mean, people are comparing this guy to Von Miller. I'm not saying he's going to be the next Von Miller, and obviously you guys already know that with J.J. Watt retiring, that obviously takes a little impact on our run defense a little bit and our pass rush, which for run defense, if we wanted to improve our run defense, I would take Jalen Carter. But for the pass rush, which I feel like we could use another valuable asset for that, I would take Will Anderson for that. And also, if you guys should already know that Zach Allen is a free agent this offseason, and we don't know if we're going to re-sign him. So he had a breakout year. He's going to definitely get a bunch of offers on other teams, but if we re-sign him, the adding of Will Anderson could be pretty valuable, especially with Jonathan Gannon and Nick Rallis running our new defense. With the way, I mean, in Philadelphia, you guys obviously saw how guys like Hassan Reddick and just all the other pass rushers in Philadelphia, Brandon Graham, just all how their defense had the most sacks in the NFL last season. So with an outside linebacker there, with the pass rushing ability, I feel like Will Anderson could honestly be a better impact for us than Jalen Carter. Now, I'd be okay with either one. Obviously, the Cardinals, we don't need a quarterback. We're not drafting one. That's obviously a no-brainer. But and if we do take one, then that'd be kind of weird and stupid at the same time. But Will Anderson and Jalen Carter, to be honest, and like I said, I'm going to make another video talking about Jalen Carter and how he can impact our run defense maybe. But as far as our pass rushing goes, if we were to take one of these guys specifically about the pass rush, I would definitely take Will Anderson without hesitation. But like I said, I mean, either guy is a really good impact. And like I said, when it comes to which one of these two we're going to take, it really depends on who the Bears take because they got the first pick. They don't need a quarterback. They don't really need anybody. They're probably going to go defense because their defense took a huge downfall last season. So if they take Jalen Carter, then we would probably be taking Will Anderson. But if they end up taking Will Anderson, Jalen Carter may as well be getting drafted to the Cardinals as well. So like I said, I'd rather prefer Will Anderson, but I'm okay with either one. But like I said, it really depends on who the Bears take first overall, to be honest. But like I said, the pass rushing could definitely take another upgrade. I'm not saying it was bad last season because for a 4-13 team, it was a pretty solid pass rush for the most part. But with the addition of Will Anderson, and yes, I mean, I guess Jalen Carter could be a good pick as well just because of the run defense. Our run defense wasn't really the best last year. But like I said, it's kind of unpredictable on how our defense is going to look this upcoming season, especially now that we have Jonathan Gannon and Nick Rallis, who are two different defensive-minded coaches running our defense. So pass rushing wise, I would take Will Anderson without hesitation, but let me know. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think. Would you guys rather take Will Anderson or Jalen Carter? And like I said, I'm going to make a whole nother video on Jalen Carter, but with the way Will Anderson, with his ability to pass rush, be able to force fumbles, I would take Will Anderson. So, and the trio of him, Zaven Collins, Isaiah Simmons, well, actually, if we resign Zach Allen, there would be another good combo along with that. So, but either one's good for me. But let me know what you guys think. Do you even think we should draft Will Anderson? Do you think we should take Jalen Carter? Do you think we should honestly trade down and maybe look into more options? But let me know what you guys think. And have a great rest of your day, guys. And with that being said, I'm out.